Welcome to the channel. In this video we're going to take a look at Endzone, which is an early access post-apocalyptic survival colony builder which was published on the 26th of August 2024. Now I'm going to be completely upfront with an apology. I meant to do this video, well, literally the day after the game was actually released. Unfortunately, due to circumstances, it's been substantially delayed. But what I have done is I've not watched any videos, and the only gameplay I've done is the setup screens so that I can set up the recording software. So this is going to be very much a first impression video where we're going to dive in and just see how the game plays, because this is the way that when a new game comes out, I kind of assess it to see whether I'm going to keep playing it, because generally games that I keep playing grab me within the first hour or two. Sometimes with early access games I play them and they don't feel very good, but then what I do is I leave them, keep an eye on their releases and updates, and then I come back and play another session just to see how the game is developing and whether it's actually attracting my attention. So we're going to play a new game. Of course, we're going to play the tutorial because I've got no idea how this game goes. So this is going to be very much a leap in the dark. So we might as well press the tutorial and see what happens. So here we are. We've come on the screen. It took quite.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home. By the way.
Right, guys. Before we get into reading the tutorial, I wasn't quite expecting it to jump in quite so quickly. First comment, it did take quite a long time for the game to actually load in, but that's not unusual for early access games. It also could be down to the fact that we're loading the tutorial. So what we got here, we got some kind of truck thing here which we're going to find out. So what we got here says tutorial zone attributes. Provided the zone has been revealed, the attributes of a habitable zone currently being viewed are displayed above the map. It's worth noting to look at this before beginning with settling. The individual pieces of the information can be clicked on. So it looks wherever we're going. Oh wow, it's over here. And we've got, what's this here? Fertile soil. So okay, so says right, we're going to click that, and it says here global information, mission, tasks and warnings of the entire game, displayed areas, information is available. So we got some stuff up there. Yeah, we'll look at that. More game, go. How do I get back? Can we click on this? Oh, focus, there we are. Vehicle controls, select one or more vehicles to move along the right click on. The moment all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, that's what we call our bus. We're using it to search for a place where we can create a settlement. Oh, that's different.
We can use our Pathfinder to explore the wasteland. Send it off and try to find a site for another settlement.
Okay.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
Well, that's a broad hint. I said, where is the new zone? So how do I move the...
New instructions?
Is it left click, right click? Okay. So our truck's going to come up here. It says colonized zone with fertile soil. Well, we got 3 fertile soil here. What's this blue thing that's appearing? It looks like we've got starting supplies are actually inside the Pathfinder. Okay, we're going to build that. So it says here, build a new settlement. So that's not the new settlement. That's just some kind of gateway entry point into this zone. That's an interesting take. I don't well, what's outside the zone? So and what's these colours on the map? Oh, it says down the bottom here, blue's a body of water. So there's a lake up here. We got brown is mountains, bright emerald green is fertile soil, and a kind of a teal green is actually the swamp, and then it says ascent. So I'm assuming that this shows you where you can actually climb up into here. Okay. So it looks very much like it's a grid-based game because everything seems to be on a square. I'm assuming that we're going to have to be near water and food. Not so sure what's left of a wind farm there. I think, well, I'm not too sure. I think we're just going to plonk it in the center there.
First off, we have to ensure survival. We need water so that we won't die
Oh.
of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers to secure our supply.
Okay, so we action menu in the middle of the bottom there. Yeah, so we got a menu at the bottom. I can work that out. Thank you, game. Oh, so it's it. Game speed. Pause. Okay. Construction menu. Construction mode in the individual buildings can be started via the construction menu. The same production buildings allows an overview of the production chain to be displayed by clicking the up arrow. Okay. By clicking several times the number of the bottom corner, you can use the camera to focus on all the buildings. Oh, that's good. So there's more to the construction menu than just building things. Right, so we got to build something in the water. I do like the fact that you get the controls at the bottom. There's R to rotate. Okay. I'm just wondering if we push it. We can't do this little red square. Just so some's got to be over the water, some's got to be on land. Right. Gonna just do that. I press escape. Whoops. The jetty's disappeared. Waiting for master builder. Yeah, you master builder. And is there a Mrs. Builder or Miss Builder? Oh no, I think it's probably actually a profession or something like that. So we've got to build a jetty, assign 3 water carriers, and achieve an increasing inventory. Achieve an increasing its stock of inventory. Okay, so we'll just build this, and then we'll take a look at what's across the top here. See what we're actually dealing with. Right, so we got. How do we assign? No, what's this here? 3. So we can have a maximum of 5.
Water as long as workers are assigned
Yep.
to it. Make sure there's always enough water available.
Mm.
If the supply runs low, assign more settlers to work at the jetty.
Okay, so let's have a look. The top left-hand corner is the game speed. Looks like we got pause and 3 game speeds. We got something with sun in. I wonder if that's some kind of date or something. Then what's this? They've got 12 available workers. We're starting with 15 adults. That's children. That's water. That's food. That's wood. Scrap. Plastic. Tools. Cloth. Coal. Activated carbon masks. Whatever that is. Bricks. Vaccine ampoule. Iron tools. Rubber and rubber gloves. So that kind of looks very much like what you'd normally expect.
Not enough to survive. We
Thank
need
you.
to eat too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign workers to it so that they can search for food.
Okay. Right, so we've got to build a foraging hut. So tell us 700. They've got to be better. Oh, that's a bit better. 180. So I'm kind of getting a maximum of about 180 here. So I'll just build that there. Oops. We're waiting for our master builder to turn up wherever they are. Go on, build up. Oh, that's fine. Pause the game. Speed the game up a little bit. Oh, so they stand around waiting for their next instruction, the builders. Okay. So we got to assign 3 people to here. Oh, there's our 3 workers actually going to get some water. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
The foraging hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity. If a region's resources are ever used up, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time.
Okay.
We need building materials to erect new buildings. The woodcutter's hut cuts down trees and produces wood out of them. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
That's good to know, knowing that we can relocate the work area. Let's sort of look at this. What's this? This is the building's efficiency. Workers, depots in vicinity. Oh, wow. And then we got food, aqua farm, foraging hut. Okay, so we get kind of bits and pieces and pauses here. What we're looking for is... where are we? Oh, we've got a woodcutter. Now, I'm assuming that we don't want to be chopping down trees close to where our foraging hut is. What was that? 2,250. I think we're going to... If we chop down the trees over the fertile food that would grow, put you about there. Again, just let the game run. I've got to... Let's just have a... We get rid of the menu, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like... It's got some nice animations on here. Anybody coming out here to build the hut? Oh, just built it. So we got 1, 2...
Awesome. Your woodcutter's hut is already produced. By the way, a production produces faster when it stands near a stockhouse. We don't have any stockhouses yet, but the town center has the same effect.
Okay.
Besides wood, the most important building material is scrap.
Yep.
Build a scrapyard which collects scrap that is lying around or extracts it from old ruins.
So do we get cloth from a scrapyard? Where's the scrapyard? Oh, scrapyard's here. 900. Oh, so... Wow. Okay, that's 11,000. 10,000. 100 and... Okay, so we're kind of getting... Got 10,071 there. But it looks like we could clear this area of scrap. Is there a case that we do this? Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? Okay, we're going to go there. Although part of me actually says that clearing the scrap from here might make building a little bit easier, but I think we'll just stick with the way that the actual tutorial is taking us at the moment. A bit of a zoom in. Well, they don't mess about constructing stuff, is it? Okay, so we go 1, 2.
Well done. Now the settlement will be supplied with scrap. Until it runs out, that is. Don't forget that you can
So
move
what
the
do we
work
get in
area
here?
in the scrapyard.
So it's telling us what...
Our people are still sleeping beneath the stars.
Yep.
Let's build dwellings and create living space for more inhabitants.
Okay. Presume the little house. Oh. Okay, we're building tents. How many do we need to build? Does it tell us? Well, how many... So each one of these is for 5 people. I'm assuming that because we're building on a grid that we need to leave a space for roads. Oh, we need to build 4 tents. I mean, I'm not seeing any road connection or anything there. So we could create a bit of a town centre going this way. I mean, the way that the workers were whizzing out to these buildings, I don't think walking distance is going to be an issue.
As long as they have enough living space, our settlers will reproduce and have children.
Okay, so so eventually we're going to have children.
Our settlement is thriving. Let's build a recycler to produce plastic. If the scrapyard is located nearby, the recycler will produce faster.
Okay, so we need a recycler. I'm presuming that is going to be... Nope. Okay, we've got a recycler. It's got a plastic bottle on it. So we've got to build... So if we get this close to the scrapyard as suggested, we get a bonus. If we get too far away... Part of me says do that, but does that mean it reduces the amount of scrap? Because we could just pull it this way. I mean, that's on the edge there, isn't it? So we put it there and we get the recycler built. And our dinky little worker comes in here. Okay. And we need, was it 2?
Buildings that process resources work faster when
Oh, it says prioritize this building. Available workers.
Requires scrap, so it benefits from being placed near the scrapyard.
Yep. I think you just told us that.
The workshop not only needs scrap, but wood as well.
Haha.
Best if both resources are produced nearby. But don't worry if you're not able to place it perfectly. The workshop will be able to do its work anyway.
Okay. So if we, I'm just wondering. Well, maybe I should have cleared the scrap from here. No, but there's no trees, is there? Okay. So there's deposits in vicinity. We don't get any benefit from producing scrap. So I think maybe we need to put you there. Because both these buildings here, the recycler and that, need to be in range of that. Okay. I think I can do this. Yeah, I think probably the radius isn't particularly that big either, is it? So, okay.
Very good. Now we have plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production. They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place.
So it looks like we need tools. Where's the tools? So we're okay.
The settlement is growing, and soon there won't be enough food and water. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
Okay. Is that the right way around? Well, that fits in. I think if we do that, we'll just keep them aligned then, won't we? Got it. What was that? I'm not exactly sure what that was. Oh, what's this? There's not enough materials to build. Oh, so it says we need 5 tools. So we're in some kind of wait mode now. What's this error it says here? Pay construction costs to start building. What's this symbol says? Lack of storage capacity. So let's speed the game up because I think we're gonna need. Right, we got 6 tools. What does it say here? Oh, so if there's not enough resources, it doesn't start building it automatically. Okay, is that back? Okay. I actually quite like that because one of my kind of annoyances with some building games, one which will not be mentioned, but I play a lot of, you can get your workers running all over the place doing things, and then they can be a little bit annoying because they're not building what you actually need to build. So we've got a fish here. Sign water carriers. What's a water? Oh, water carriers. These are water carriers? So it's telling us to increase our population there.
It constantly uses up tools. For this reason, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it. Now we also need cloth. Cloth is produced from fibers and they have to be grown first. To do this, build a plantation on fertile soil, as that's the only way to create fields.
Okay, I'm just thinking of fishery. So maybe if I built that, would have been in range of the, no, because it's down here, isn't it? Our workshop here is. Okay, so part of the skill of building in this game is going to be knowing your proximity. So what we've got to build is a plantation. What enough is a plantation? Okay, a plantation. So we can't build it there, so we've got to build it. Can I rotate it? It's a square anyway, so. Is that it? So we can't use that there unless we clear that away. That's about as close as we're going to get it, is it? Okay, I'll buy. I'm assuming that we've got to. I'm assuming that as the scrapyard works, it will remove these things. And what we got to do, build a plantation, instruct the plantation to lay out the cultivation area. What's this? Oh, here, area under cultivation. Okay. That's 56. So we got to get 100 squares. Can we get 93? So you can go over 98, 100. Okay, we missed a square there, but change seed. What can we do with that? We've got fiber and natural latex. Needs to be found on expeditions. Okay. Take your word for it. Sign a guard there. Okay, we're gonna.
Well done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too.
Okay, settlement overview resource bar. I've already looked at it this game. So we've got food, we've got water. It says, well done. Up until now, we've only grown fibers. We got okay.
The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill.
Oh, great.
This requires water in addition to fibers. So make sure that sufficient supplies of water are always available.
Okay. The industry. Can't find the weaving mill. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, here it is. So there's production of fiber. Oh wow. Like, oh, come on, game. Oh, that's a good overlap, isn't it? Because we can get the farm and the water. Lovely piece of serendipity there. I'd like to say that I planned that, but truthfully, no. That was just pure luck in the fact that we had water here and we had a farm just put in there, so. And we need to.
Great. If the water supply ever runs low, you can pause the work at the weaving mill, saving valuable drops.
Okay.
Always ensure that there is enough living space for the settlement to keep growing. We're going to need all the helping hands we can get.
Okay, so that was basically saying that we've got to put some more accommodation down. We've got to build 4 more tents, flats. I think if we put 2 there, maybe, I mean, I don't know if walking distance is an issue. And then that leaves us a kind of grid system here. I'll be completely upfront. I'm not the greatest fan of grid-based systems. Because I tend to find it a little bit irritating, but I'm prepared to give the game a chance. And of course, there's a possibility it might change later on, although I think it would be fairly unlikely. We got no available workers, but we got 3 children.
Thanks to our joint efforts, our little settlement will soon be thriving and our stock houses will be full.
Okay.
If the storage site is full, it needs to be expanded. There is a storage site for water, one for food, and one for all other materials. Place storage sites near your production sites so that they can produce quickly.
Okay. Now okay, so we got to build 2 cisterns. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. That just needs a road link. Which is the one that Well, you need water, so we might as well put a storage system. Ah, great. Maybe if we put you there, because that will tie in with the water there. Well, it says we're going to build 2 of each, so we'll build 2 water cisterns there. Now, which one of these needs wood? These guys, isn't it? So if we put is it materials? Just make sure we got the right one. Construction and storage capacity. I'm going to guess that that is what is required. And then we can also out here, where is our, is that the, so if we put you, maybe if we just push this off a little bit like that, because this would still be that would be close by. We've got I mean, if I put one right next to it, is the proximity, I mean, it's saying that that's in range, so I'm not feeding it that we've got to put it right next to whatever we got to do. And I suppose if we put 2 here, because that will put them in range of both the fishery and the whatever you want to call it, the forager over here. So if we build,
stock site increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled in a settlement.
okay,
If the stocks are full, our production sites cease their work. Vicinity to a stock house and easy access are important features for production buildings. A production site produces more effectively when it is connected to the town center by a road.
okay, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we seem to be losing, what's this? So, okay, yeah, well, I presume that came from here. Okay, we can customize that build connected. I'm kind of a bit worried about that water supply. Can we put someone else in there? We got more spare workers. That's right, we've got to connect 5 buildings with roads. We got here gravel path roads. I kind of instinct to run the road up there. Maybe we'll put a road there. What is being used for roads? Looks like tools. We need to connect these guys up.
Super. The more buildings you connect via your road network, the more stable the production at your settlement is going to be.
Okay.
When our economy thrives, it also uses up more resources. Luckily, we can regrow our wood. That's what we have the tree nursery for.
Okay, so we got a tree nursery. I'm kind of thinking that I want to connect you up there. Connect you up as well. Okay, tree nursery. Part of me, as part of my grand scheme, says, where are we? If we put the tree, can we zoom out? Is to put a tree nursery there, but maybe not. We could drop the tree nursery. Can I rotate that? Yep. Just drop the tree nursery in there. Part of me is inclined to say put the tree there, but I think we've got the bonuses. Got the road connection to the workshop. Okay, because we got the bonus because we got wood stored in here. I think we're doing okay. Okay, we need to
Awesome. The tree nursery will plant trees within its work area that can be used again by the woodcutting lodge. That way, we create a healthy loop.
okay, so we can move the radius if we wanted to. Okay.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter.
Oops.
A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon. We should start to get sufficient protective clothing ready.
Okay.
Oh no! We have to act fast. We need to produce protective clothing to shield us against the radiation. And for that, we need coal.
Where on earth are we going to get coal from? Build a coal kiln. Where is the coal kiln? Oops. Let's pause the game while we look. I'm not. Whoops, the game's auto-saving. I'm not seeing a kiln in there. Scrapyard. Where is the coal kiln? Oh, here it is. What does this need to be? It needs to be somewhere where we're producing wood. Oh yeah, I think that would be good. That should give us a bonus from our yard there, even if we do kind of knock down a few trees. That's it. Warning for master builders. Waiting for master builders. Okay, speed the game up a bit again. There we go. Right, we've got to assign 2 people to this. We've got plenty of people, but then this is a tutorial. They will put a bias
Coal
on.
is made from wood. When wood gets scarce, assign more settlers to the woodcutter's hut, or build a second one. The tailor's shop can make protective masks out of coal and cloth. They ought to be sufficient for the time being.
We've got the staff, so let's just put an extra person in there. We've got to build a tailor shop. My instinct is to drop you in about there. Yeah, this is very much about compromises, isn't it? How are we doing? We got here. I think we might need some more houses soon. In fact, I think I'm going to drop one in. I can't put it there. I think what we'll do is I want to leave this as an industrial area, so I'm going to drop another house in there. Okay. Getting distracted.
If a settlement is contaminated and our settlers are unprotected, that can mean the end of the settlement. The protective clothing we've just produced is truly a blessing. It is issued to the settlers automatically.
Okay.
Our fears have been confirmed.
Okay.
The radiation levels are rising sharply.
The higher the radiation level in a particular zone, the better we have to protect our settlers. If the residents are not adequately protected, their exposure to radiation will rise.
So this is the effect that you... Oh, thank you.
Will gradually kill off our settlers. Although the protection is sufficient for the time being, we'll soon need to prepare ourselves for potentially stronger radiation.
Got it.
Whether from radiation, poor supplies, or simply old age, sooner or later, we'll have to say farewell to all our settlers. We need a place where we can lay the dead to rest.
Okay, so we've got to build a graveyard. I'm just noticing here, sewer radioactivity, radiation protection. So I'm assuming that will tell us whether we're going to get into trouble. We also got here, it says remaining time left. Toxic rain. Okay, so we're going to get events which will cause radiation. Where on earth are we going to put the graveyard? I suppose the graveyard doesn't have to be close in to anywhere, does it? We could push it over here. Right next to wherever that is. Materials depot. So we got a materials depot and a dead body depot, graveyard as well. Oh, we've got to have an undertaker as well, so it's not automatic. That's okay.
Thanks a lot. Now we have a place to mourn and commemorate those who came and went before us.
Okay.
I think we've put down roots here, and we should continue to expand our settlement. The next thing we should do is fire bricks, and for that, we need clay.
Okay.
We're not able to simply mine clay yet. We lack the necessary expertise for that. For some advanced technologies like this, we first have to accumulate the necessary knowledge.
Oh, so we're now getting into research.
To be able to conduct research, you first have to track down ancient knowledge in the wasteland. You can start an expedition at some of the ruins to obtain knowledge points.
Okay. But not every site can be explored like this. Some of them are merely some resources to be gathered. So to obtain knowledge, we need to need a ruin which we can explore with an expedition.
And go explore the wasteland. Sooner or later, you'll find where our settlers can disembark and start an expedition under supervision.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Send the vehicle to a collect knowledge point. Is there any hint on that?
I'm at the wheel.
Right, we got something down here. It's just wow. He's traveling fast.
Got it.
What we got here? Loot from expedition. Okay, oops.
Let's go.
Oh, this is cool. I'm quite liking this. Oops. We got here. Oh, so we click on there. So this is a way that you can get resources without having to create them. Okay, it's just oops. I've lost the.
New instructions.
Just keep going up the road here. Some tools. I don't know what the capacity of this thing is. Looks like we're filling it up fairly quickly.
Where are we going?
Okay, whoops. About here. Anything here? No. Some plastic. Hey.
Engine running.
What we got here? Looks like some kind of a bridge. We've discovered an old bridge that might be able to lead us across the river. We should send an expedition to it. We know what waits on the other side. Wow, I don't think we're going to be.
All clear.
Don't think we need to build a bridge at the moment. Take that. Probably getting a bit greedy, which I'm probably going to regret. Okay. Got some more tools, some plastic, and we got that.
Got it.
Okay. Got some cloth. And a little bit more plastic. Getting the impression that we're not going to get very wealthy from doing this. Looks like we've got something coming up. Whoops.
New instructions.
Right, there's something. Oops. Keep on clicking the wrong one. What we got up here?
Where are we going?
Right, there's something up here. we can pick up. More plastic, more scrap. I'm assuming that we will get to wherever we got to go eventually. We got down here.
Engine running.
Not seeing anything here.
Let's go.
Oh, what we got here? This one looks at industrial site. Special body, special booty. Okay, so what we got here? Oops.
These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here.
Okay, so it's movement, interact, the same as before. Rotate camera, hold space bar. Oh, okay, we can check things out. We'll sort out the trash container.
I'll take this with me.
Why do we need a plank? We use that for building. It says bottom support. What else we got here? Oh, we got an axe over here. Anything?
There's an axe here.
Okay.
Maybe we can still put it to good use.
Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, looks like we can climb the ladder. Knowledge point received. Okay. Well, it says we got to go this way. What we got here?
From here, maybe we can get to the other side somehow.
It says open up new route and place correctly. How do we place it? Oh, okay. Take your word for it. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
I'll do it.
What else we got here? Got a safe.
I'll do it. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort.
Okay. Well, it says, let me just see. Okay.
On the road.
We get down. Oh, we can pick the ladder up. Okay.
I'll take a look.
Not ladder, sorry, plank. Can we pick the... So we've got a plank, an axe, and a ladder. Better take this along with us. How do we get out of the end expedition? Okay. Send a vehicle to collect knowledge points. Extensively explore the
The
ruin.
knowledge points you've collected
Okay.
can be used to research these. In order to research the clay pit, you'll need to use knowledge points in the economy branch.
Access points, economy branch. Where is the economy branch? When it's it's down. It's over here. Oh, there it is. There. So this is research. So we got settlement, expedition. Oh, so we can actually see. So that gives us the settlement. That gives us the research. So what we've got to do here is unlock additional research, and then we've got to. Oh wow! So it's a two-step process. You've got to get knowledge points to unlock frames to go down the research tree, and then that knowledge point then unlocks this. It says clay pit serves to obtain clay from the surrounding area, must be placed in a location where clay can be found. It's going to take a little while to do it. Okay. Can we?
Where are we going?
Can we just bring the Okie Finoki machine back to where we're meant to be starting?
Let's go.
That's good. Looks like we're still running low on water. A little bit worried about that. Maybe we can just come in here. Good. Can we rotate it that way? Maybe we're got the just build a road up to it so it's connected. I mean, we got the staff here. We got no children, though. Something tells me that we need. Wow.
Great. We can build clay pits with that.
Okay.
Clay is mined in a.
Oops. Build a clay pit. Oh well. Just want to do a little bit with the housing. Just put some housing down there. We built some water. Got this here. Right. I didn't get the message on the clay pit, so where do we build? There it is. Is that it? Let's see if we can zoom out anything closer. So we have to build over that there. It's going to take a little while to get built. Kind of we've got a few more people, so I'm kind of a bit inclined to get a few more people with the scrap going. It'll take a little while for the master builder to get out, right? Right, I'm aware that I'm running out of time on this, so we're just going to build them a clay pit, and then that will be it. I think we've got control of the water situation. Because we're not, I mean, we're nearly keeping it full, so it's not like it's the end of the world. My instinct is to build a road there and a road there. So settlers are, so you've got to look at the children to see whether you need space. So we're going to fill up that very, very quick. Wow. This reminds me of a bit like Banish. Banish tends to run away with the kids. And we got to assign here 3 people.
Awesome. Clay is the basis for a completely new build. Now the newly obtained clay has to be fired into bricks. This is done at the brickyard. It's best if you place it near the clay pit. By the way, we don't need a knowledge point to investigate the brickyard.
Okay, so we just researched that, but we need clay. So we've got so we can't do the research until we've actually produced some clay. Anyway, guys, if I start doing this, I'm going to carry on. So, it actually warns you when the autosave is coming up. Now, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. So, hope you've enjoyed this first look. I must admit, I'm intrigued by the game. And I think it's got a lot of potential. The main thing I don't really like is the grid pattern. I'll be honest, I've got some reservations over this research process with the unlock keys. Because, I mean, searching the map, I mean, I don't know how big the map will be. But searching the map for some kind of knowledge point seems a little bit overly intricate. And I think the expeditions are fun, but I think they could get a little bit tedious after a while. In fact, let me just check. Can we exchange goods with the settlement? So we can shove stuff into the settlement. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. Any comments, opinions, feel free to chuck it in the video description. If you'd like to see a series on this, where we're going into a little bit more depth, Feel free to put it in the comments as well. And if I can find the time, which is so bad at the moment, I'm really looking forward to getting into the late autumn when life should get a lot more quieter, is probably the polite word of saying it. But if you'd like to see a bit more in-depth series on this, feel free to chuck it in the comments and we'll have a go at it. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.